Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom videos. You see by the title below, this is not your normal Anime Kingdom video. This is not an anime review. This is not a manga review. There's nothing of the sorts. This is, of course, my video, just like I made before, for the other 2 seasons previously. What am I going to be watching for this current anime season? Obviously, as you can see, it is on the fall 2016 season of anime. So, as always, guys, I just want you guys to know that even though there may be something I just look over, don't really want to watch, or I read something I'm like, I don't really care for it, and just gloss over it to the next thing, does not mean I will not watch it. If there's something that you guys think I should watch, that you guys want me to watch, then feel free to comment below. Do not be afraid to, lay out something that you may want, you're watching, you're like, you think this is going to be good and I would enjoy it as well. Feel free to comment below that. I'm always willing to try new things, check out new animes and give up, like a first impressions, and maybe, the three episode rule, and try and see if I do enjoy it after that. But pretty much this is just literally, obviously, like always, I just make these videos just so you guys can get a little thought on what I am interested in watching. It may not be completely the full list of what I'm going to watch. It may be something I say that I want to watch in this one, and I end up not caring for it, end up not watching it. It happens. This is just a little something for you guys to think about, and if you guys do want me to watch some certain anime for this season. Now, as always, I am using AniChart. If you guys want to go check out the list yourself and see what, the descriptions of everything, I will leave a link to AniChart in the description below. But yeah, let's get on to this, guys. I've been really wanting to get this video out earlier. Been kind of busy though, homework and a whole bunch of other things, and honestly, I tried to make this video earlier, and literally the clip, something happened, it got corrupted or something, and I was not able to do it. You don't know how pissed I was. It was like a super long video, and I was like, oh my gosh. But whatever, who cares about that? Let's do it. Let's start this, guys. So first off, we got, obviously this is a second season right here, so I am not going to be watching that. Obviously, I'm just going to stay away from anything that has another season if I have not watched it. Obviously, it makes sense because obviously I'm not going to start something that I have not watched before. So second up, Gatsu no Lion. Rei Kiriyama is a 17-year-old boy who recently started living alone, financed by his salary as a professional shogi player. Okay, that sounds interesting. Despite his independence, however, he's yet to mature emotionally, and his problems continue to haunt him in his daily life. His relationship with his adopted family is strained, and yada yada. What kind of is this, drama, slice of life? I don't know. I don't really care for the look of it either, and it does kind of sound like it's kind of boring, to be honest. It's just like the shogi thing interested me, but it's more of his everyday life and him trying to, I don't know, do something. So I don't know. It doesn't really look that interesting to me, and I don't really care for the style of it. So I think I'll just go over that. Second season, so I'm not gonna watch that. All Out, the sports, looks like rugby. Okay, they're short and he's pissed off about it. Okay, the other guy is tall but he's timid. Although it's bullies that bring out this unlikely pair together on the first day of high school, it's the rugby club that will make them friends. As you guys know, I'm not really a big not a big sports fan in general, but I do like to try out certain animes. I'm not too sure if this looks that interesting in my opinion, so I might just not watch that one. But if there's any other sports anime that you want me to watch, or anything that it looks like I don't normally watch, even if it's a slice of life or sports, feel free to comment below on that, because it's harder for me to pick these certain ones because I don't really care too much for sports, and I don't really care too much for slice of lives. They usually kind of bore me, but it doesn't mean I'm not willing to try it if you guys think it's going to be good. So next up, we got Bloody Divorce. Okay, I did see something about this before. It did sound pretty interesting. It's pretty much like something about like they turn into vampires or something. So 60 years ago, a strange case of insomnia struck the population, forcing them to stay awake for more than a full week. The victims, completely sleep deprived, went mad. To cure this illness, a new medicine was produced, but the side effects turned their patients into vampires. Humanity went to war against the new species. So it's kind of like a war kind of thing between humans and vampires. So that sounds pretty interesting in my opinion. There's like a defense agency that monitors vampires. Trying to break free with them is attacked by strange monsters, and he finds out the prison location corresponds to the birthplace of vampires, the old capital. So why are vampires trapped in Blue Town? Who are those strange monsters attacking them? Our heroes must solve those problems. Oh, so there's actually I thought it was just vampires versus humans, but it seems that there is a monster attacking the vampires actually. So that sounds pretty interesting. I'll definitely give that a try. Looks like the first episode comes out October 1st, so I'll definitely give that a try. Strike Switch spinoff. Not gonna watch that because I never watched Strike Switch. Second season once again. This is one second season that I will be watching though, since I did enjoy and watch Bungo Stray Dogs' first season. I was excited to see that there was going to be a second season, and it looks like it will be coming out for this season. So yeah, definitely be watching that. Fourth season of some card show. No to that. Classaloids. I don't really care for the look of that. It's a music kind of thing too. I do like subscription music, but I don't know. I don't really like the look of it. It's pretty much about they live in a town who's trying to revitalize with music. One day, suddenly, Classaloid versions of Beethoven and Mozart. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting to be honest. When the suspicious-looking Classaloids play music they call Mujik, it has strange powers. Stars start to. Okay, so it went completely crazy. We're going magical kind of stuff going on. Eventually, a bunch of them start appearing. What is this great power the Classaloids have? Are they friends or foes to humanity? I don't know. It sounds kind of interesting in a way. Kind of out there, like what the hell? Maybe I'll check it out, but it doesn't really look like it's something that's going to really interest me, so I may just not. Digimon, nah. Drifters, I did see something about this. It did look pretty interesting. It's like something to do with heroes throughout history. A bunch of the main guy's a samurai, I think, and there's a bunch of different ones coming on. They're going to be in this new world fighting each other in an endless battle. So it's kind of like Fate Stay Night in a way. Like we got heroes throughout history being brought into this world and they end up having to fight each other. So it does sound and look pretty badass. Honestly, I always love these kind of throughout history kind of things. So it should be cool to see if they do like how Fate Stay did with bringing in actual real heroes, changing them up a bit obviously, but these are real heroes in our real history. If they do that, that'll be pretty cool. Even if they don't, it just sounds like a pretty cool idea. So I'll definitely go ahead and give that a try. Okay, what's next? Flip Flappers. Okay, that's an interesting name to say the least. How does the world look in your eyes? Paprika and Kokona. Okay, interesting names. The heroines of the story hold the keys to open the door. Don't know what the hell the door is. When the two girls meet, their adventures in a different time and different overlapping dimensions called pure illusion begin. Many things in pure illusion will stand in the girls' way on their search for the mysterious crystal called the Shard of Mimi, an item that's said to grant any wish. However, when the girls find themselves in danger, the Shards of Mimi shines and they are able to transform. I have no idea what the hell that means. I'm guessing some magical girl kind of thing. This is actually in sci-fi, so I don't know. I don't really care for the look of it too much, and I don't really care for this description, so I think I'll just nah to that. What is this? The series follows employees at the Genbu Shobu Publishing Company. Adaki is a veteran editor for the dictionary department. That's interesting. I've never seen anything talk about the dictionary department kind of stuff. And is looking for a successor that is now approaching retirement age. Now that he's approaching retirement age. After blah blah blah, a salesman who's a poor talker meets him. Adaki's co-worker who is sociable and frivolous. Adaki overhears the conversation and decides to recruit him into the department. Story follows the awkward humans as they work together to compile a medium-sized Japanese dictionary titled The Great Passage. I don't know what to say about that. It doesn't even have any tags on what type of anime it is. It sounds like it could be interesting. I'm willing to go give it a try. It sounds like it could be pretty funny and kind of weird, like what the hell. Maybe I'll give that a try. I don't know. It kind of strikes me off as kind of weird. I don't really know from this description what's really the main plot of this. I'm guessing it's kind of like a slice of life thing, so I may not. I don't know. I'm willing to give the first episode a try and see how that is, though. The next one is Girlish Number. The story follows the lives of Chitose Karasuma, a college student who aspires to be an idol voice actress, and other young women in the industry. So that description doesn't really explain much. Doesn't even say what kind of tags either. Obviously, it has voice acting kind of stuff. So I don't know. It sounds like it could be interesting. The girls are kind of cute. Yes, I'm going to tell you right now. One of my criteria for anime is, story. Does it sound interesting in the description? How's the art animation look in it? And of course, Like, there's a couple other things as well, but one of them is, are there cute girls? Sorry, yeah, it sounds stupid, perverted, or whatever you want to call it, but hey, if there's cute girls, it definitely helps, you know. It definitely helps getting me interested. Ooh, those girls are kind of cute. I think we might find our next waifu in this one, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. It doesn't really give good description on it, so maybe I'll check it out, see what it's about when it first comes out. But other than that, probably not. Next one, never watched this. This is the 3rd season already. Not gonna watch that. This is a sequel, so no to that. Idol Memory, so it looks like we got another idol kind of thing. The anime takes place in 2035, where virtual reality technology has evolved enough that people can experience world travel and other live event experiences from the comfort of their own home. In this space, idols perform live events for a worldwide audience. As worldwide popularity of idols performing blah 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 blah. There's a World Idol League, and the anime focuses on 6 idols who try it. So it seems to me that there's this academy, obviously, for idol girls, and maybe have a bunch of music kind of thing. It is a music tag, and they're gonna all try and strive to be the best. It's virtual reality kind of thing. It's pretty interesting because that is actually what's pretty big right now. Everyone's all about that VR stuff. Would love to get my hands on that if I could, if I had the money. But yeah, there's also some stuff that I've been seeing, like VR for esports and stuff. So I could definitely see something like having VR for, you know, idols kind of thing, singing. That would be pretty interesting as well. But it does sound pretty interesting in my opinion. Cute girls, criteria met. Story does interest me. Art and animation, I do like the style as well. And it does sound pretty cool. I don't know. I'll give that a try. I'll definitely give that one a try. Next one, 4th season. So no to that. This one right here, guys. Right here. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be watching that. I saw a video on this. And this right here is your ecchi anime of the season. I saw a video of it and I was literally like, what the hell is this? This looks like not just, you know, gonna be, obviously, I think it says, yeah, comedy, ecchi, and sports. You can call this a sport. I'm not too sure if you would. I don't think I would, but obviously it's about this one girl. She's an exceptional gymnast. She can go to college for that, you know, become a gymnast there. But instead, she decides, you know, money is important. Her family is poor and everything, and she wants to get money for them. So she decides to join this sport, which is pretty much, if you have played Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, which I will say I have. I have. One of the mini games in that is pretty much you have the girls on this little platform on the pool in the water. So obviously it's hard already to balance enough. But now to win, you have to push the other girl off, pretty much using your butt. And in this one, it's also using your boobs. The video is full of like ooh and booty whack. I don't know if that sounded super weird, booty whack. But pretty much hitting each other with their booties and their boobs. So yeah, that looks like to be like there's gonna be some pretty good fan service. Not gonna lie, pervert side coming in. Come on, don't even lie. You want to watch that as well. It's not only just because of the, you know, fan service that we probably will get for this. It just sounds like it will be hilarious to see some of these things, and it's probably not going to be the only like sport that only game that they have in this. It's a gambling sport, obviously they say, but it should be interesting to see if like their live extreme beach volleyball, they'll have other game types as well. So I'm definitely going to give that a try. Criteria, girls, obviously check. Criteria, story, it interests me, it sounds funny, definitely will go and watch that. So ecchi anime of the season, probably right here. I don't think I saw any others that really even look to, you know, be like the ecchi anime of the season. Another thing is, it doesn't look like this is gonna be a harem. It doesn't actually look, from what I saw, I just wanted to skim through everything, it actually doesn't look like there's any harem animes this season. So that is pretty crazy. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, finally, no one, all these stupid harem animes, they're all the same. I don't know about you guys, but I do enjoy my harem animes. I do enjoy, you know, watching a couple of them, and it's kind of sad, in my opinion, that there's not a single one in this. I think I did see a couple, but they were reverse harems, and I don't have anything bad about reverse harems. I've watched one before, and it was pretty interesting. So maybe if I see one, I think there's one right here. Yeah, this is reverse harem. I may watch that. We'll see what the description is when I get to it. So first off, obviously right here, 2nd season, Mobile Suit Gundam. Nope. Don't really care for the look of this, so no to that. The official Twitter account for the WIXOSS trading card game announced that a new anime projected titled Losterage Incited WIXOSS will be broadcast this fall. Okay, thanks for that description. It literally said nothing but the Twitter account, for the trading card game announced there's a new anime on it. So I have no idea what this is. I'll check it out to see what the hell it is, psychological kind of thing. I don't know. It literally doesn't explain anything, so I can't really say I'm gonna watch that or not. Maybe when it comes closer to the date and we see the episode, and I'll check it out. Maybe it'll be interesting, but from the description, it doesn't really tell you anything. Luger Code 1951. What is this about? He's introduced. Blah, 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 the task enemy werewolf code. Okay, so there's werewolves. They're using to encrypt their radio transmissions. So I'm guessing it's a war between humans and werewolves. The only sound is the howling of wolves. His research yields no result, and he resolves to capture a live werewolf for better. I have no idea what that word is. Sorry. After exhausting all possible means, he finally finds a female werewolf, Yonaga. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna go. What is this? Fantasy. Probably gonna go how I predicted. It will be he finds this girl, he plans to use her obviously for research, and then ends up falling in love with her. It just seems like that's probably what it's gonna be. Will I give that a try? I don't know. It doesn't really show or talk about much except the main. It does show, talk about the main description, but it's not really interesting me too much. Maybe I'll give it a try and check out the first episode, but nothing too special about that in my opinion. Next one. This is definitely a reverse harem. We got music and romance, a world where art becomes magic. In this world, people who aspire passion with their magic arts are called artistas and are employed in show business. Okay, so it's a magical arts school. Art, that's interesting. The main girl's name is Ohana, transfers into the school, placed in the planning committee for the school's summer festival, and she spends romantic school life with 6 other boys who aim to become entertainers in the future. Each boy specializes in his own art, yada yada yada. I don't know. It sounds like it could be interesting. I'm guessing. So we're gonna see music obviously in this one, and then obviously a bunch of these guys trying to gain the attention of this girl. It seems that in the end, they're only chosen once a year. There's a prince and a princess, so obviously they're going to be all trying to fight to see who could be with her. I don't know. That doesn't sound as interesting as the reverse harem anime that I watched before. I forget what it was called, to be honest. It had something to do with it was like they were in a gang and everything, and all the guys, she was like the daughter of the leader of the gang, obviously, so she was important. All of them had feelings for her, kind of thing, and it had some action and stuff in it that made it pretty interesting. So I did care for it, but this one doesn't really interest me as much, so I'll probably just skip over that. The next one looks like we got some Magic Girl kind of thing. The novels are set in a world where a social game called the Magical Girl Rising Project allows 1 in 10 of 1,000 of people to become a magical girl. Oh yippee, I can become a magical girl. I'm guessing it's only girls from the looks of it. Obviously possessing extraordinary physical capabilities and looks. Oh, okay, so you don't just get these physical capabilities and magic, you get looks. But I mean, I already got those, so who cares? I don't need that. But yeah, getting on to what this is, as well as special magical powers that set them apart from the rest of the world. Well, one day in a district containing 16 magical girls, the administration announced that it must halve the number of magical girls to solve the problem. At first, 16 magical girls raced to collect more magical candy than their competitors, but the rules quickly become twisted, and it becomes a murderous battle for survival among them. Okay, that went from 0 to 100 pretty damn fast. One moment it's like, yay, 1 in 10,000 people can become magical girls, and they get looks, they get, physical capabilities stronger, and they get magical powers. But guess what? You got too many magical girls in this district, you gotta fight to the death, pretty much. Wow, okay, so it sounds pretty interesting. It sounds like it could be pretty damn crazy. Action fantasy thriller. The look of it looks pretty interesting. I think I'll give that a try. It sounds like it could be pretty damn interesting in my opinion. Monster Hunter, nod to that. Nanbaka. That looks pretty funny. Weird. I'm guessing they're in jail. 4 men are assigned to the prison. Yep. Jugo, a man who attempted to break out of prison and ended up extending his jailing time. Nice job. Uno, a man who likes to gamble with women. Okay. Roku, a man who likes to get into fights. Okay. And Nico, a man who likes anime. That's the cool guy right there. Who is that guy? Which one of these guys is the guy who likes anime? And why is he in jail? What did he do? I don't know. The description really isn't much except telling us what they are and everything. I'm guessing it's going to be, what is this, comedy, action, comedy, drama. So there's actually, that sounds like it could be pretty cool. Maybe them trying to get out of jail kind of thing, and there's a whole bunch of hilarious things that goes on. It sounds like it could be one guy that probably thinks that they can keep getting out. One guy who likes to gamble with women. I'm not too sure if there's going to be women in this prison, if it's women and guys in the prison, so I don't know how he's going to fit in there. And then a guy who likes to get in a fight, so that'll be pretty funny. He's always trying to fight with everyone. And then I would love to see how this, guy who likes anime fits into this at all, to be honest. That's kind of like a weird thing in that, so I'll definitely try and give that a try. 5th season. Wow, 5th season. Okay, I never watched any of the other seasons before, but that's pretty crazy that just 5 seasons of it. Occult 9, the paranormal science story follows 9, idiosyncratic? I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry if I sound stupid, but literally, what the hell does that mean? Okay, yada yada yada. Occult club, 17-year-old student. Little incognitious that occur around the 9 invention lead to a larger unimaginable event that may alter what is considered common sense in this world. Okay, so that description doesn't really say anything except that these people are kind of weird or something. I don't know. I don't really care for the look of it, and I don't really know what's going on in that, so I think I'll just pass over that. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay, here it is. I was like, I have been playing Pokemon since, Pokemon when it was on the Game Boy Color. I've watched the first season. That was when I was like a kid. And recently, obviously, in the last season, I was super hyped. I never watched it, but I decided to watch the finals because it was super hyped that Ash would finally may have a chance to actually win a league. And I was like, holy crap, is my boy finally going to win a league? And he was so hyped, everyone thought he was going to, and he ends up losing. So guess what? No, I'm not gonna watch this. This one isn't even a league. It's like a side thing. I know that the game is coming out, and I know that it's actually placed in Hawaii, kind of thing. And as you guys know, I live in Hawaii, so there's probably gonna be a bunch of things that just like, no, that's not how Hawaii really is, and I would end up just like critiquing that kind of stuff. We don't live in grass shacks, guys. That's not how it is. Don't surf all the time on the beach. But it's just like, even the looks of it, like, what happened to Ash's face? Like, what the hell? I have no idea what happened to his face. It looks kind of creepy, to be honest, but I'm not gonna watch that. Looks like some ping pong thing. Doesn't really give a good description from what I can see. Don't really care for the look, so I'll just skip over that. Show by Rock looks like it's another idol kind of thing. Season 2 of Show by Rock. Okay, so it looks like it's a season 2. So I will skip over that, obviously. Shumatsu no Izera. Okay, I did see something about this, and it sounded pretty interesting because it's about like a world war kind of thing. It says right here, Germania invaded a neighboring country all at once. That war spread throughout Europe, and the era was dragged into a spiral of a great war. And pretty much, like, I'm guessing this is a different, like a made-up country for the anime. And pretty much they're going to be fighting and everything. It's an action kind of thing. It did look pretty interesting. Was kind of weird though, because I think I saw this girl, like how she's on this gun, she's actually like, flying around. So I'm guessing it's got like modern kind of shooting war kind of thing. Not really modern, obviously, like World War II kind of stuff, along with magical flying girls kind of thing. Not too sure on that point, but it did sound interesting. I love that kind of that era, World War I, World War II kind of stuff. So I'll definitely go and give that a try. Maho Shoujo. It is a 2016. In 2016, she's second year. Blah blah blah. Shrine Maiden. Her close friend. Sorry, I'm just trying to just skim through this, to be honest, because it's a super long description. Police detective. Divine possession. What happens? She ends up. She only wanted a normal, peaceful life, and guess what? She doesn't. She gets the role of a god. Okay, and gains the powers to banish evil spirits. to get her precious everyday life back, she must conduct exorcisms. Interesting. I like the look of it. Kind of did skim a little too fast through that description, but I may just give that a try. It did sound a little interesting by what's going on. I do like the style of it, so I'll definitely probably give that a try. Probably skip over this. What the hell is this? This is in the Tiger's Hole, the behind-the-scenes organization of the revived wrestling world. Two young wrestlers take a stand. Wrestling right here. This guy looks like the guy from, damn, what is it, Tekken? Like full on, he's got the tiger kind of thing. King, that's who he looks like. And we get some King ass shit in this. That would be pretty interesting, pretty cool. It's action, drama, sports. I'm guessing it has to do with like these two guys fighting each other, wrestling kind of stuff. That sounds like it could be pretty interesting. And this could be like the sports anime that I end up watching for the season. Wrestling is pretty cool. I used to watch wrestling a lot when I was younger, and anime wrestling is probably even crazier. So, and it got some drama in there too. Probably pretty interesting. I'll give that a try. I'll watch that. Probably not skip over that. The year is 2205. The historical revisionists have begun attacks on the past in their plot to change history. Okay, this sounds interesting. This sounds pretty cool. I always love it when they do like the throw in the history kind of thing, like they can change history. The Saniwa, who have charged with protecting history, can imbue life into objects. Okay, strongest among them are the Tokendashi. The story centers around their cheerful lives. What? Okay, so it makes it sound like this is a battle kind of thing when it's fantasy. A battle or some sorts. Like these guys are trying to change history, and these guys are charged with defending it. They can imbue life into objects, so it sounds like they could probably fight by, you know, bringing something to life, and you're going to have some crazy action part. And then you have this last line right here that says, the story centers around their cheerful lives. Now I am so confused on like the rest of this description, like, oh, okay, and then it's got like, what? Cheerful lives? What is this, a slice of life all of a sudden? We're just going to see them having fun and stuff? I don't know. I'll try and check out the first episode because it sounded interesting at first, but after a while, like that last one just doesn't make sense why that's in there. Looks to be a mystery kind of thing, Detectives Club. I'll probably skip over that. Already watching Bungo Stray Dogs. I think that's good enough for me for a detective mystery kind of things. What is this? Udon no Kuni no. Oh, I think I saw something about this. It's like a young, he finds a young boy kind of thing, decides to quit his job. It kind of reminds me of, there was already an anime last season with the cute little girl and the father and everything, and that's what it looks like this. I think I'll just skip over that. Like, why is there something immediately after copying it kind of thing? I don't know. Maybe it's different, but I don't think I'm going to watch that. Fourth season? No. Oh, yeah. Right here, guys, we're going to watch this. Vivid Strike. Because why? I'm just kidding. What the hell is this? There's no description at all. How am I supposed to decide if I want to watch this? Literally, no description at all. How do you do that? I don't know. That's going to just be skipped over entirely. It looks like we have another reverse harem. She's what you call, oh, okay, so she sees boys getting along with each other. She likes a little bit of that boy on boy action kind of thing. One day her favorite anime character dies, and in shock causes her to lose a ton of weight. I hope one of my favorite anime characters die and that happens to me. I'm just kidding. I'd rather be fat than have my favorite anime character die. Just gonna say it. Just gonna say it. No one's killing my favorite anime characters. But what happens after that? Then 4 hot guys at the school ask her out. Oh, good job, guys. All of a sudden she turns skinny and she looks good, and you're like, all about the looks kind of thing. Forget these guys. But it isn't exciting to her at all. She'd rather see them date each other. Okay, that actually sounds pretty interesting. Just by seeing like these guys are gonna try and romance her, but she's more interested in seeing them like kiss kind of thing. That sounds like it could be pretty funny. Like a lot of hilarious moments in this one. So I'll go and give that a try. www.working. Daisuke blah, 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 gets a job at the restaurant because of family financial difficulties, but no one who works there is normal. What is up with these descriptions? We got no description here. We had another one that didn't make sense somewhere along up there. I forget what it was. And then we got this one. All it says is this kid's got a job. He has to get a job at a restaurant because, you know, family financial difficulties. But guess what? No one working there is normal. Comedy and slice of life. That doesn't describe anything. What the hell? Not gonna be watching that unless you guys say it's good or something, like you know something I don't. Maybe you read the manga, but it doesn't really interest me. The description doesn't really tell me anything, and I don't, like I said, if the description doesn't tell me anything and it doesn't pull me in, I'm probably not gonna watch a slice of life. Just saying, I don't care for the slice of lives. This is like an ice skating kind of thing, right? From the looks of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over that too. So that's pretty much everything of what I'm going to be watching for this season. Let's see, the summer leftovers. Nothing. Obviously, the only anime that I'm watching that's still continuing over is Twin Star Exorcist, which is actually from the spring. So obviously, that's the only thing that's I'm going to be watching that's continued. Everything else is done. Kind of sad on that. Macross Delta is going to be done. ReZero is done. Ace Attorney is done. Yeah. Wow. Everything's just being finished. And not even going to lie, that even though there are some interesting ones in this season, there are honestly not as much that excite me like the other seasons have. Like, there's always usually something that's like, I can't wait to watch that for sure. But this season, it's not really. There's like something that, oh, that's interesting. Well, that looked like it could be cool. That could be look like pretty fun. But nothing that's really like, holy crap, finally it's fall. I can finally watch this. It's kind of sad. To be honest, I feel like this season's kind of like the worst season. And I can't say for sure yet because I haven't watched any of them. But from what I've seen in this list, it doesn't really interest me as much as the other seasons, but who knows, maybe I'll change my mind when I watch one of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see what these TV shorts are. Probably not going to end up watching any of these. Don't know what the hell most of these are. Yeah, probably not going to watch any of those. Any movies? Probably not. First off, why is there 3 of these Call of Justice? Why don't you just make one whole big Call of Justice thing? Or why are you going to have like 3 all in one season? I don't understand that. What the hell? I thought it was Call of Duty at first, not even going to lie. Oh, right here. Actually, one movie I will be watching and probably give a review on is the Concorde movie. If you don't know what that is, Contact Collection. It's a web game pretty much based off of like all these cute ship girls. I used to play it a lot before. Don't really play as much before, but I did watch the anime. I know that after this movie, there's also another anime, another season 2 coming out. Not this season, maybe in the next season or something. I don't know when for sure, but there is another one going to be coming out. So I'm definitely excited for that. Definitely excited to see how this movie will be. So I'll definitely be watching that. That's one movie I'll be watching. Is there anything else? By the looks of it, that is no. Any OVAs I might want to watch? Boku no Hero, definitely going to watch that. Definitely watching that. Don Machi, definitely watching that. Where the hell is my second season for that? I actually really would love a second season for that. That was a pretty awesome anime in my opinion. No. Musagi no Phantom World wasn't the best anime. Did enjoy it though. And it does look to be like a really good fan service episode. Wouldn't mind watching that. So yeah, I'll watch that. I'll give that a try. Everyone loves their fan service. Don't even lie. Shokugeki no Soma, I'll watch that, see what that is. Shrek the Blood, I did enjoy that as well. It's second OVA, I'll check that out. Oh, definitely will be checking this out as well, since honestly, when I watched it before, I was all about Yukino, but I've been reading like a whole bunch of fan fictions on it for some reason, just because. And this one is actually is mainly focused on a date or something with Iroha. And I've been really loving her character a lot. I can't wait to see this OVA as well. And yeah, that looks to be the end of it, guys. So it looks like that is the end of what I am going to be watching for the fall 2016 season of anime. Like I said before, nothing too exciting in my opinion, like really drawing me in. There's some things that interest me. There's some things that look like it could be really good, but nothing that's like explosive. Like, this is the season, guys. This is the season where we all fall in love with these animes. Not really in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Something may change. Who the hell knows? Just gotta play it out as it goes on. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. If there's anything that you want to ask, any questions, anything at all, feel free to comment below. And as always, also as well with these videos, I want to know, is there anything, like I said at the beginning, is there anything that you saw that I said I wasn't going to watch or I just passed over that you want me to watch, you think it's good? Feel free to comment below there and I'll check all of those out and give first impressions when it does, those anime does come out. But yeah, it's really all I gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom video, and yeah, till next time, can't wait to see how this fall season ends up going. So yeah, see ya.